What's up, guys? All right, it's Thanksgiving. Hope you guys are having a good holiday. I'm gonna be cooking a big meal. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have lots of food. We're gonna be feeling all fat and relaxing. You guys are watching the game. Hope you guys are having a good holiday. All right. All right. First step, we're gonna make the cobbler. We got about 6 to 8 cups of fresh berries. I've got a half a lemon with the zest and the juice, and then I've got 3 tablespoons of cornstarch and about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We're just going to mix this together. Alright, to that we're going to add about 3/4 cup of sugar. You can add more if you like it more sweet. Alright, I'm putting it in this pan. Smooth it out. Doesn't that look good, guys? Alright, and then we're going to make the crumble. Alright, for the crumble I got about 2.5 cups of flour. I've got 3/4 cup of brown sugar. I've got a tablespoon of cinnamon and a teaspoon of nutmeg and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And I've got about a stick of butter. And we're just going to work this together. And we want to try to achieve some just nice clumps, but still kind of dry. Alright, this is where we're at. So I'm going to add a little bit more butter because it's not the texture I want. This is about 1/4 of a stick. Alright guys, this is where you want to be at. You want it to be where it kind of sticks together like that but crumbles. Alright. Alright, we're going to start putting this on our crumble. Try to get it all covered nice. You don't want it too thick. This makes a little extra crumble so you can save it for later. You could even put it in your freezer. Alright, that's it. I got my oven set to 350 and we're going to pop that in there for about 20 minutes. Alright, we're putting it in for 20 minutes. And we'll come back. Alright guys, the cobbler is done. It's been about 20-25 minutes and it's bubbling and it's cracking and it looks terrific. We'll pull that out. And then we're going to let it cool down for about the same time it took to cook, so about 25 minutes. Alright, so for the turkey, I'm making a turkey roulade with cornbread stuffing. So the first step, we're going to put some oil on it. I already pounded the turkey breast out, left the skin on, it's easier to wrap. And then we're going to add some salt and pepper. Nice and flavorful. Got some fresh garlic. And we got some fresh herbs. I've got parsley, thyme, sage, and rosemary all mixed up. Okay, and then for the stuffing, just a cornbread stuffing mixture. I put celery, onions, some salt and pepper, and the same herb mixture. Try to stay in the middle like that. Alright, so we're going to try to roll this. Try. It's a key word. Keep it all in. The skin is your best friend. It's going to help us keep it together. Okay. Shove this little guy in here. Okay, do one more roll. Tuck the edges in. Try to keep it as round as possible. Alright, now I'm going to tie it with a string. Alright, so we're going to tie a knot on the first end. Nice and tight. Alright, and then we're going to go underneath, or go across, and then go underneath. Go around this, pull it. Go. The same thing. The tighter is the better. You're trying to keep it in a cylinder shape as best you can. I'm no doctor, so I don't know how well this will turn out, but that's the basic concept. Then we're just going to repeat the whole thing. Look at this beautiful turkey roulade we got, nice and strung up. So now we're going to put some oil on it. This helps get the skin nice and crispy. Lather it up just like that. Get this off my hands. And now basically the same seasoning, salt and pepper. Okay. Some salt. And then I'm going to put some herbs on it. And then for a little color, you can add some paprika. Alright, just rub it in really well. Nice and coated. And I got my oven set to 400 degrees. And it's probably going to take at least an hour in there. And we'll come back for it. Alright, here we go. And it'll be about an hour. Alright, the next step, we're going to make our famous corn casserole. Alright, so the first step we're going to do, we're going to add the eggs. We're going to add all of the corn. We have 4 eggs. We have 2 cans of creamed corn. Use a spatula if you need to.
I don't like so.
It's a pretty simple recipe. You just add a bunch of ingredients and mix it together and put it in a pan. And it tastes great. If you people like corn and cornbread, this is definitely a recipe for you. Okay, and then next we're going to add 2 cups of sour cream. So this is, I think, what is it? 1 pound, so 24 ounces. So it's about half of that container. A little more in there. That's good. Alright, and then the next thing is we're going to add in Jiffy corn muffin mix. So there's 2 of these. And just mix it in a little bit. Alright, next we're going to add a half a stick of butter, melted. about, what, 4 tablespoons. And we're going to mix that a little bit. Okay, and now we're going to add 2 cups of Colby Jack cheese. And then about a teaspoon of pepper and 2 teaspoons of salt. And we'll just mix it up really well. Alright, so we're going to put it in the containers.
Is there an easier way to do this? Oh.
There you go. Just scrape it out of there. Perfect. Alright, now we're going to coat it with the same cheese, Colby Jack. Alright. And the oven's set at 400, and then we're going to pop these bad boys in there, maybe 20-30 minutes. Alright. For sweet potatoes, we're just doing some oil and some salt and pepper on them, and then I'm going to put, I don't know if you guys can get it or whatever, but it's like a pumpkin spice seasoning. I'm going to put that on there. Cover that nice and good. A little bit more cinnamon, and then it also is going to get pecans. We'll add the pecans when they're more close to being done, that way they don't burn. And also we're going to add brown sugar to that. I don't like to cook it with the brown sugar because it burns and caramelizes and can just leave a really nasty bitter taste to it. Oven set to 350, and we're just going to cook them till they're fork tender. Okay. Alright, now we're going to check on our turkey. Looks fantastic. Nice golden brown. We're looking for about 165 for the temperature. And check right in the middle. Perfect. Fully cooked. Alright, then we're going to just baste it a little bit while it's sitting here. And we're going to let this baby rest for another about 15 minutes. And then we're going to cut into it. Alright, it's been about 25 minutes in the corn casserole. We're going to pull these bad boys out and let them sit. Alright, what I like to do is I like to put a little butter on top. Just kind of rub it around and then just let this sit another 10-15 minutes to finish cooking and setting up, and it's good to go. Alright, our sweet potatoes are done. I'm going to pull them out and we're going to do the next step. Alright, so in a bowl we're going to put 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to put 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. Alright, and then we're going to add about a 1/4 cup of pecans. You can add more if you like. We're just going to mix this together really well. Alright, now we're going to put it on our sweet potatoes. Nicely coated. And then we're going to take some maple syrup. I'm going to add about 3 tablespoons of that. Mix that really well. Okay, looks pretty good. And we're just going to pop it back in the oven for another 5-10 minutes. And then that's it. Alright, for the green beans, I'm making brown butter almond green beans. So I've got a little oil. I'm going to put some butter in the pan. We're going to heat this up. You basically just want to melt this butter, and you want to melt it and heat it up until it turns like a brown color. Alright, so we got the butter going. See how it's nice and bubbly and it's starting to get brown? So now what we're going to do, we're going to add our green beans to it. Just keep stirring because you don't want it to burn. Alright, and now we're going to add our almonds. Got about a 1/4 cup almonds. And then we're going to add some salt and pepper. And just keep stirring it. I got it about like a medium-high heat. And we'll just cook this about 5-10 minutes. Alright, and that's it. Looks pretty good, huh guys? So we're going to put this in a container. Ready to go. Guys, dinner's ready. Everything's made and plated up. So now we're going to take a look and you guys are going to be in awe. Check it out. We got our turkey roulade with some gravy. We got some green beans almondine. We got some cranberry relish, corn casserole, some rolls, our sweet potatoes, and our berry crumble. Doesn't that look great? Alright guys, thanks for watching. We're going to go eat like a fat cow and watch some TV. Hope you guys have a good rest of your holiday. Please like and subscribe and share. Thanks.